Yo. How was the weekend, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? How was your weekend? It was like 90 degrees today here. It was perfect outside. Got the lawn mowed, got some things done around the house. It's been a nice weekend. Ran 4 miles this morning as well. So it's been a day already, guys. It's been a day already. Nice big gap down to open the week. Nice big gap down to open the week. I took a long off of 971 with micros, layered in to I think 4 micros. Took profits way too early apparently. So that is why I'm up $327. I took the long right here on the break and retest of the weekly low, the prior week low. And that was the one trade that I've caught so far today. I'll be watching all these levels that you see here on the right hand side. What's up, Jay Styles? How are you? For possible reactions to go along with Delta. You now see Delta on the right side of your screen. Basically, it's easy order flow is what you're seeing here with a volume profile as well. All these new indicators are courtesy of one Albu from Level Up. So if you guys haven't looked into those indicators yet and are in Level Up, he put a bunch of free ones out for TradingView specifically. They are available in that new indicator section on Level Up. Feel free to download those, have a look. This one is still in the works as far as levels are concerned. It is proprietary for right now. So this is unavailable to the general public as far as this indicator is concerned. However, this is fully downloadable for TradingView. So feel free to hop on that and download that if you want to. It's out there. You're more than welcome to it. This is a nice feature. Albu's putting a lot of work for these things. So support the man. Show him some love. And yes. Yeah, it pays to know people, guys. It pays to know people. All sorts of fancy tools and toys that you get to play around with. Yeah. So yeah. Pretty soon, we're still going to be probably tweaking this as far as this indicator is concerned. So we'll just pay attention to these levels tonight as we come in. Obviously, that prior week's low played well on the break and retest. Gap rules are still applying. We're kind of trading right back to the midpoint of the gap and rejected. So just be careful in this area. This is where we could start to roll over and start to head back towards the downside is what I'm thinking. What's up, Ethan? How are you? Oh, yeah, I didn't give my hellos. What's up, Trader 007, P Long, Alejandro, ICT Pro, Kyle, Tris, Son of Wall Street, Adam, Spaces, Bullish, Marcel, Trader's Nest. Who else is here? Lit. Mason is here. Who else is here? ABMS. Amounty. Running on empty. How we doing? Ethan. Kaka, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Also, tonight we are giving away a 25K Lucid Pro account this evening. What we're going to do is we're going to do the qualifier rounds again. So that we'll run 3 qualifying races for the grand finale, which will be the race for the account. We are running extremely low on the giveaway accounts at this point. So don't know when we're going to get more. So we've got this one and then one more, and then that's it, guys. That's all we got. That's it. That's all we got. So we got 44 people in here right now. We'll run a race here soon for you guys, for you early people, you loyal supporters, so that you can have the best opportunity to win one. What's up, Izzy? How are ya? Need a marble custom YouTube emoji, I know. Yeah, running on empty. That's what I'm thinking too. We'll do one here soon. I promise. I think Mason's off getting a beverage, and as soon as he gets back, we'll run one. So for me right now, I'm just kind of waiting for price to visit one of these two areas. That's what we're going off of. The lines that you see are the pivots. We got central pivot all the way up at 245. So if we start to head to the top side, that area is going to be, that whole area right below there would probably be the target where I would think about taking profits if we do get into a long position. Oh, nice. Nice, S. Maladino. Congrats on the dub. Congrats on the W. Yeah, it makes me happy, guys, that we have the ability to give you guys the chance at these free accounts, you know. It's all thanks to you that we have them, you know. It's from you guys using code WES when at the props that we are affiliated with. That's how the giveaways work. So just continue to use code WES, and we'll have more giveaways in the future. All right, it looks like Mason is getting back to his desk right now. Mason, let's go ahead and run a qualifying race for these early birds. We got about 50 people in here right now. Let's give them the best opportunity to get in that grand finale. Grand finale. I can't talk today, guys. I can't talk. All right, guys. Is the bot working is the question. I'm not seeing it print any tickets or anything. Hold on. Yeah, I don't see it working either. Hold on, guys. Wait a second. All right. I see it in the shorts feed. All right, there we go. All right, guys. Exclamation point marbles to enter into the race. We'll give you guys a few minutes to get those entries in now. Make sure that ticket prints for you, and then we'll run that race. Once again, this is a qualifying race. The grand finale will be at the end of the stream from all the winners, the top 3 finishers from each race. We'll do 3 races throughout the stream, and then we'll run the grand finale race to decide who gets the account. So yeah, guys, go ahead and get those in. I'll be right back in just a second. All right, exclamation point marbles to enter into the marbles race. We'll leave that open for another minute or so, just to give you guys time. And then we'll let Mason get that race set up and everything. But how's everybody doing? How was your weekend? Anybody do anything fun, cool this weekend? Not much. Decode? Yeah, I know. That's kind of how I felt. It was nice outside, so like I did some painting. I mowed the lawn, you know, adult things. Adult things. All right, guys, we're going to close that up in about 15 seconds. So go ahead and get your last entries into the marbles race. This is the first qualifying race of 3. Top 3 finishers will move on to the grand finale, which will take place at the end of the stream. All right, Mason. Go ahead and close that. Go ahead and close those entries real quick. And we'll get this going. You had a great... Yeah, I had a good weekend, Izzy. I had a great weekend. I hope you did too. Hope everybody had a great weekend. It'll be interesting to see this week, guys, if the volatility still remains extremely high. Because contract rollover is now done, which, speaking of which, if you haven't rolled to the M contracts on the index futures, you'll want to do so now. The H contract expired on Friday, so roll your charts if you haven't yet. Roll to the new contract. Make sure you're trading on the right contracts. But now that FOMC is behind us and everything, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see. All right, let's see. We're going to give Mason a minute or two to get everything set up, get all duplicates out of here. VIX didn't make a new high on the low. Yeah, I'm wondering if we jump back up into the range. Like, let's see here. Like maybe back up towards 24.5. Maybe retrace some of this sell-off. Maybe all the way back up towards 24. Ignore the lines, guys. Ignore the lines. Maybe back up here. 24.8. Yeah, Danny, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking it could happen slowly as well. So, you know, perhaps during London, maybe. I don't know if we're going to fill it right away tonight. But we'll see. If we get back above this level, you know, back above this like 115 area and are holding, I wouldn't be opposed to trying a long back up into 200. All right, guys. It looks like Mason has got the stream up. Okay, I think he's ready, guys. I think he's ready. So let's get this race going. Once again, this is a qualifying race for the grand finale. Top 3 finishers move on to the grand finale. Mason, whenever you are ready, you go right ahead and launch. And we are off. Down the chute we go. Up the little conveyor belt. Out the inside. All right, guys. You know the routine. Spamming 1 will make your marble go faster. Not really, but we do it for fun. Helps with chat engagement. That's really what it's for. All right, Chronos charts. Out to an early lead. I feel like deja vu is happening right now. Is happening again. Chronos charts and Ethan battling it at the first jump. Oh, these marbles are flying, guys. The marbles are flying. All right. Let's see who comes out first. That Phantom marble, guys, is the course record setter. Ethan opening up a gap. Powell. Oh, Powell is the record holder on this course. That's what that marble is, guys. Ethan's still maintaining that lead. Chronos charts in a close second. Caution third. Mind over markets in fourth. Dola has dropped to fifth, falling off the pace a little bit. But we all know the last half of this race, things can get interesting and fast. I feel like if you get that side route on these things, it could be beneficial. Because you dodge most of the obstacles. All right, here we go, guys. Ethan, close to record pace. Bull Pathfinder just got yeeted. Absolutely yeeted. Oh, no, we got some jostling of positions here. J-Rod now taking first. J-Rod now in first. J-Rod, Mike Light in second. Oh, Price Thread back in second. All right, here comes J-Rod. Here comes J-Rod. It's looking like it's J-Rod's to win. All right, J-Rod wins. Price Thread in second. Malglahar in third. You three will be moving on to the grand finale, taking place at the end of the stream. Grand prize is a 25K Pro account from Lucid, guys. So J-Rod, Price Thread, Malglahar. You'll need to message mock-level up in the chat to coordinate him verifying your YouTube accounts. I know all you guys have been here before, but just verify those YouTube accounts for us real quick through Mason. And congratulations on the win. Congratulations on the win. Jeez. Adam, what did you do? Did you put the brakes on your marble? Oh my goodness, brother. Price Thread. Just tag at Mac-level up in the YouTube chat, and he will respond. So once again, J-Rod, Price Thread, Malglahar. Let him go through all these finishers here quick. Don't worry, guys. Stick around. There will be 2 more opportunities to qualify for that grand finale race. So, all hope is not lost just yet. All hope is not lost just yet. I promise. There will be more opportunities. Hey, what's up, Blake? No, you haven't missed it yet. You missed the first qualifying race. That's all. That's all you missed. Oh, Price Thread. WesleyEmeraldGate at Gmail. No spaces, all lowercase. That's perfectly fine. If you're still breathing, there's hope. That's right, Kenny D. You tell him. You tell him. There will still be 2 more opportunities. Top 3 finishers from each of the qualifiers moves on to the grand finale. All right, guys, we are sitting right back at that 24,050 level. I'm going to need to see one of those levels get traded first. I like that. I want another 24K bounce, to be fair. That's what I'd like to see. That way we can get a good read. So, like, what I'm going to be looking for if we go to the downside would be either the hold 24,020. Something like this. For the move up. Or if price does break below, I'd be looking for something like this. That's kind of what I'm waiting for at this point. I don't want to get involved right in the middle and possibly get chopped up. So I'm just going to wait. Kenny D, when do Nasdaq futures open? So they're open right now. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Sunday evenings is when they open up for the week. And 6 p.m. Eastern Standard each day is when the futures markets open back up every single day. They're only technically closed. Cash close is at 4 o'clock Eastern, but the futures markets technically stay open until 5 p.m. Eastern Standard each day. So there's only an hour where they're not open during the week. What's up, Alexander? How are ya? Arondale, how are ya? Yeah, guys, this indicator is going to be extremely nice when we get it all fine-tuned and everything, by the way. That one's going to be extremely nice. What's a good free site to check futures? Most of it's going to be on delay if you don't have a data subscription, Kenny. You can always check the CME website if you want to look for any of the CME futures, like index futures, any of that kind of stuff. You can always check the CME website. But most of the time you will need to have live data to get a live read on the markets. And I don't know what the cost of that is. It's pretty cheap. It's not too expensive. But normally everything will lag by 15 minutes. There will be some sort of delay on anything that you're going to look at without paying for live data. I guess Robinhood, would Robinhood have that? Robinhood might. Yeah, Judo, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. That's why I'm going to wait. I kind of want 24K to get traded again one more time before I do anything. Coinbase and Robinhood both do? Okay. Oh, all right. Thanks, Journey with me. Appreciate you. So yeah, apparently Coinbase and Robinhood. Anna, what is it called? What is what called? What's up, Mahmoud? How are ya? Judo, you think so? I'm kind of hoping we pull back into that 24K area. Oh, and the indicator? It doesn't have a name yet. It's brand new. Like just set up today. No name yet. Temporarily, we've called it... Temporarily, we've called the indicator, let's see here. Market levels. Very generic. Very generic. This one is pretty much delta is what it is. Just easier to read than the heat map that we've been using for the longest time. It's just a lot more simple to read. Candles format. Instead of all these bubbles printing everywhere. The Thursday night stream was inspirational, Rotund? Yeah, Rotund. It was a short one, wasn't it? Oh no. Last time I streamed was Wednesday, wasn't it? It was Wednesday, right? Yeah, Wednesday. Wednesday night. The futures are pretty much unchanged since the close on Friday. Well, we gapped down, Kenny D. So we opened down here. But we have filled a part of that gap. Yes, to basically right where we not where we closed, because we closed up here on Friday. So we actually gapped down like 300 points. 300 plus points. The inspiration was in the silence. All right, I wrote down nice. Nice. Guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me if you could. It really does help out the channel. We are on the road to... how many subs do we have? We are on the road to... On the road to 9K. We're getting there. 8,137 subs currently. So thank you to all the new subs. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. What's ES doing? ES is kind of doing similar. Everything's just kind of hanging out right now. CL's kind of doing the same thing. Gold is kind of just chilling, 44.90. Looks like gold wants to head lower, which generally means the indexes want to go to the north side, but I don't know that I trust that. Oh no, going long on oil too soon. Yeah. Yeah, that first hour of the Sunday opens is always crazy. I try to avoid it as much as possible. This one was just too easy, right? Like this trade that I took earlier to get the profits that you see on screen were just it was too easy. You had the prior week low there, you had the reclaim, you had the retest for the long with the gap, with the huge gap to the top side. So you're talking about the cash close, Kenny D? So like 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard is what you're talking about? Because if so, then yes. If so, then yes. Actually, 4 o'clock close would have been right here. So 24,114 on the futures would have been cash close. You can kind of see where 113.50. That PDC right there, it's probably hard for you to read, but this says PDC, which means prior day close, 24,113.50. Oh, Kenny D, nice. You'll love futures. You'll love futures. You're gonna actually you'll probably hate yourself for not trading it sooner. To be fair, I'll be honest with you. You'll because of how technical they like to move. At least the index futures I can speak for. A lot of people in here trade gold and stuff like that. Chris, so it is proprietary. It's not mine. It's not my indicator. I didn't design it. I have helped with it, though. I have helped with it. It is one of the co-founders of our Discord group, Albu. He is the mad scientist behind the indicator. Yeah, gold. I'm looking at gold right now. It's looking like it wants some downside. Maybe down into like, let's see here. I mean, it could take a little while. At 4,400? You think we can make that move tonight? 4,400 psych level? Anna, where are my levels on Discord? You mean my trading plans? Is that what you're talking about? If you want to blow your account fast, trade us. Yeah, SI is silver, Kenny D. SI is the symbol for silver. Just be very, very careful. Just be very, very careful. You want to talk about blowing an account fast, it's silver. And they're on a private channel. So my trading plans are for YouTube channel members, not subscribers, but channel members only. But you're more than welcome to draw the levels that I have right here on your charts, and then you can pretty much have my levels. They're these gray boxes that you see on the screen. You're more than welcome to draw those on your charts without the YouTube membership. Right? The YouTube membership basically gives people access to what trade I'm looking at in the mornings. DeMonte lost first 5 figures in 15 minutes. But yeah, it can happen quick. Yeah, Kenny D. Futures is a lot different. It's a lot different. There's a lot more leverage built in. So just be careful. Definitely know your contract sizing. I would highly recommend only trading micro contracts starting out, no matter what symbol you're trading on, just until you get that feel for the overall value per tick. But I would highly recommend trading micros. In fact, I'll probably trade micros tonight just because I'm not sure about what to expect volatility coming out of contract rollover and options expiration. It's looking like it's relatively smooth though. Right now, it's not looking too jumpy anymore. I don't know what, anybody know what the spread is on NQ right now? What's up, Casey? How are ya? All right, let's see if we can get a delta flip. Like start printing towards the top side here. And then because we're kind of getting that divergence right now. You can see there's more buyers than sellers here currently. But I would kind of like to see it come down into this first and then make that move back up towards the top side. Ideally, I would like my entry at 24,020, but I would like the sweep down to test that 24K level first. That's in an ideal world. What's up, MP? How are you? I'm good. All right, guys, we got... I'm not sure how many people total, but we got about 110 people in the stream right now. So thanks for tuning in. We are giving away a 25K Pro Lucid account this evening. We've already ran one qualifying race for those of you that missed the beginning of the stream. However, we will run 2 more qualifying races. Top 3 get in. What's up, T-Gout? How are ya? What's up, Dez? I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, guys, sorry about last week. Had some personal things going on. Did want to get you guys the opportunity to win that free account. Though, so I streamed for about 15 minutes on Wednesday. Is NQ related to gold? They typically have an inverse correlation, but no, not necessarily. Come on, Naz, down here. Down here, NQ. Inverses with oil now. So Kenny D, it's not a, so generally, yes, gap rules still apply. Like the futures, you'll find out, do move very technically. But they don't always fill. Like we have unfilled gaps to the downside from a long time ago on NQ and probably other symbols as well. So not always. And sometimes it does take a few days. But for the most part, yes, they generally do fill. Your fingers on a phone aren't as nimble as the young ones. Yeah, I mean, if you've been trading since '84, Kenny, that's that's 40 plus years of trading. That's a lot of knowledge in that brain of yours. Des, so NAS 100. So NAS 100 is the CFD. Or no, US Tech 100 is the CFD. The NAS 100 is the actual Nasdaq, right? We're looking at the futures for that index. So the NAS 100 is probably trading at what? Des, FOMC. I'll be honest with you. I think I only made like $200 on FOMC day. I had other stuff going on in my personal life that kind of was distracting. So I really didn't trade a whole lot. What's going to happen in 24 hours? Trading comes and no more gaps. Oh, you mean like after the market trades back up and fills the gap? There's no guarantee that that will happen. Do I think it's going to happen? I do think it's going to happen. I even think we probably extend beyond that. What's up, Pete? How are you? For those of you in the shorts feed, by the way, if you'd like a better viewing experience and want to see where most of the chat is chatting, I'm sure I look like a crazy person with only a few of you in there in the chat, not really moving around a whole lot. Feel free to click on that other live stream on my channel, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title, and you'll get to see my full monitor, and that's where most people are hanging out at. Hey, thanks, Kobop. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Drago. All you got to do is click on my YouTube channel and click on content and then click on the live tab. And there will be 2 live streams that are live right now. One will have the word mobile in parentheses. You don't want to be on that one. You want to select the other one, the one that doesn't have the word mobile in the title. What's up, Cam Bam? How are ya? There you go, Drago. There you go. Yeah, cheers. I know it can be tough. I'm limited on screen real estate on that shorts feed. There's not enough screen real estate, so you really get a minimal view of what's going on. All right, still got some sellers present. We've got point of control sitting at 24,046. I kind of want to see this get traded first before we get the move up. It's going to be really hard to hop on the long from here without trading back into at least this high volume area. Des, it's just for more exposure. So like the short, believe it or not, the mobile version actually gets more views and more subscribers than the horizontal version does. But it just, it broadcasts the stream to more people. That's really why. That's really why. Like, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. There was one shorts feed, guys. So, Des, this is basically delta. So, this is the difference in buyers and sellers. So, when we are printing these red candles that you see, it means actually there's more selling pressure going on. Ooh, it's kind of bugged right now, actually. Ignore that. Ignore that. So the red candles right now, it's opposite. I got to fix this. The red candles right now are actually buyers present, and the blue candles are actually sellers are winning that time period. Each one of these candles represents 5 minutes of time. So it correlates to these candles over here. A lot of times what you'll want to see is Delta. If Delta's making a new low, but price is not, that would indicate a divergence, and is often a sign that a lot of traders look for to would be to get long, vice versa to the downside. Tenor, we're building a new indicator. Albu, myself, and Mason. So this is weekly low. This is last week's. This is prior week low. This is the week before that low. So -1 would be prior. -2 would be 2 weeks ago. So we're working on a new indicator that's going to have all your major levels. All the major levels in the market right now. It's not finished. It's brand new. Just got it working today. So there's still some tinkering that needs to be done. This is proprietary. You will not have access to this. At least not yet. At least not yet. I am the only one. Well, myself, Mason, and Albu are the only ones who have access to this. The slippage is bad on TradeC. Is it really? I've seen some people love it, and other people have said similar. Oh, PG, you're using Edgeful? Yeah, a lot of people are using Edgeful these days. They pop up, advertisements pop up for Edgeful a lot on my feed. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Ethan. Well, that's interesting. So it looks like we had a lot of buyers step in there at 24,006. Kenny D, I kind of stay away from topics like that. I mean, you're more than welcome to discuss it in the chat. I just won't, because I stay away from any kind of political talk. One of my best friends is Iranian. So you know, especially being on a live stream, I kind of just avoid anything like that. But you're more than welcome to discuss anything you want to in the chat, right? Tim, TradeC still has some issues, but it's still beta. Yeah, like I said, you know, you start crossing that boundary into like political talk, and those are, I mean, two of the things that are the most divisive topics are politics and religion, both of which are involved. Both topics are involved in this instance, so it's kind of, I won't be responding. I won't be commenting on it. All right, this is looking like it's starting to look like a good long setup, guys. I wish it would have come down here though. Let's see if it snaps down. Five-minute gold is crazy. Yeah, gold is flying around. 44.65. All right, so these are the two levels that I'm going to watch here. No, Des, no buy limit yet. No buy limit yet. Still got a lot of sellers present. You can kind of see it on the profile over here. So what I would like to see is basically a wick down below 24K and then a quick recovery. And then my long would probably be up here above like 24,023 at this point, targeting these recent highs. If it holds below 24K, you're probably looking at a short entry. Maybe even like a sweep down to this value area low here in the mid 980s is what I'm thinking. Oh, Kenny, overall, like long-term holding shorts? Yeah, I don't hate that at all. I don't hate that at all. We need a little downside. Market's been on a crazy bull run. Although the last 6 months we've kind of been range bound, which has been annoying as a day trader, but I agree with you. I would like a reason to invest in my long term. Haven't been able to do that in a while. Well, 19,000 on NQ. What are you? I don't know about that far. Maybe. I'm not going to say never. I'm not going to say never. I can see like 22K. 21K to 22K, somewhere in there for sure. I don't know about 19K though. That's a pretty big drop. Yeah, Yusef, I don't mind the 21K at all. 23,150 this week. I mean, it's really not that much if you think about it. It's only like 800 points to the downside. It's really not that bad. You think NQ might go to 19,800? I know. Here. Ignore the jumble, but here's my daily chart. Right, we got those untested previous all-time high down here at 22,387. That would be my first spot. But here's Nim's godforsaken short entry, guys, down here at 19,400. And then there's this unfilled gap here at like 22.5. So all this would make a lot of sense to me, right? All of this would make a lot of sense. So this has not been tested since we broke through it. Untested. So this would make a lot of sense to me. All right, we're coming into prior week lows. This is the spot, guys. This is the spot where I think we could see that bounce. Marble chart. Yeah, Stub, I'm kind of with you on that. I'm kind of with you. In fact, we use micros. Got VWAP at 24,020. Let me go ahead and get one contract ready to go. We'll go just above this with one. And let's see if we can get it filled. So I will be long from just above 24,020 if we get there with one micro contract. And then if we hold, I'll probably add into this position. Yeah, Sleepwalker, heat map's still here. I haven't gotten rid of it. Like, it's still there. You can still see it. This is just a much easier representation of what you're seeing here. Right? It's the same thing. This is your order flow now. Yo, what's up, Kyle? Oh, nice, Mike Light. Oh, you're trading minis? Trading minis over there? Your comfort zone. Jose, yeah, we're doing giveaways. We're gonna run another qualifying race here shortly. Yeah, we're doing a 25K Pro Lucid giveaway tonight. There will be 2 more qualifying races and then a grand finale for the account. Casey, Robinhood opens in 2 minutes. You want to play? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, we've got almost 200 people in the stream right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. Smash that thumbs up button if you haven't yet. We're looking at a possible long position right now. We're kind of holding above prior week low. So my entry, I kind of want price to reclaim above VWAP, above that 24,020 level for that move up towards possibly 24,200. I'm going to play micros though, just to keep it somewhat on the safe side. All right, got a lot of buyers stepping in right now. Kind of would like it just to surge here. All right, let's see if we got any VWAP shorters. All right, we are long. I'm going to go ahead and give this quite a bit of room, actually. I'm going to go right below that prior week. And we will target new highs here. Let's target like 120-ish if we can get it. Hopefully we don't get swept out on a retest here off of VWAP of that prior week low. All right, let's see if we can hold above 24K here. If not, this one will be an L. I'll cut my losses below that prior week low. Got some movement. Asian markets just opened up. Danny, and this is why 90% fail. Market always be doing this nonsense. Yeah, the back and forth. Yeah, 100%. That's why you have to size appropriately. Like, if you don't size appropriately, like, you can stomach a $100 loss here and there. You can't stomach a $1,000 loss on repeat, right? Like, right now on the futures, I know where to cut it. I know where I'm wrong. But I have to give this trade 50 points in order to prove that I'm wrong, or 60 points. On a mini, you can't, if you're trading minis, you can't stomach that kind of drawdown. $1,200 losses on repeat are not great. Pavon, you're long 92. Nice. Nice. Nice entry. We'll let this chop around here for a little bit. We'll let this play out. Let's go ahead and do that second qualifying race for you guys for the 25K Lucid Pro account. Top 3 finishers will move on to the grand finale that we'll do at the end of the stream. Mason, go ahead and open up the registration for that race. Exclamation point marbles will enter you into the marbles race for a chance to win that 25K account. Good luck, guys. Let me go kick the fan on real quick. All right. Oh, that came right down to the level, huh? That came right down to that level. Nice hold. Nice move back up. Now we want to see that acceleration through VWAP and all that. We want to see all that aggressive selling getting absorbed. All right, guys, we'll leave that registration open for another minute or so, and then we're going to shut that down. And we'll get that second race going for you. Nice pump. Now let's see if we can get that acceleration up towards 50. See if the buyers have enough juice in them. Throwing more bombs than Tom Brady. Expecting a little chop here around VWAP. That's fine. We're fine with that. All right, here we go. All right, now just accelerate through 50 if we could, please. That'd be great. Don't mind a retest of VWAP here. Like I said, expecting some chop. All right, Mason, go ahead and close down the marbles race, the marbles entries, and we'll get that race going for you while this thing decides what it wants to do. All right, guys, we'll give Mason a few minutes to get everything all set up and eliminate all the duplicates. And then we'll do this marbles race. All right, 214 people in here. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. I appreciate you. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. My name is Wes. I'm a full-time futures trader. I've been trading for nearly 5 years now. Mainly trade Nasdaq. But welcome to the channel. I live stream every Sunday through Wednesday starting at 7 p.m. Eastern. We normally go till about 9 or 10 p.m. Eastern Standard. So feel free to come hang out. It's always a good time, good vibes. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in each and every night. Thank you for all the love and support. How do you make your marble move, Kenny? Well, it's kind of like an inside joke, but everybody spams 1. We say that makes the marble go faster. Right, but really it's out of everybody's control. All right, nice move up here. Let's get that push through 24,050 and onward, and we will be off and running here. If we get through 24,050, I probably will bring my stop up. Just because of where my entry is. All right, guys. It looks like Mason has the marbles race ready to go. So let me drag that on over here. Oh my goodness. Lots of entries tonight. Lots of entries tonight. Oh my goodness. All right, guys. Once again, this is the second qualifying race for the grand finale. That'll take place at the end of the stream. Top 3 finishers move on to the grand finale for your chance at a 25K Lucid Pro account. Mason, whenever you are ready, new course. All right, Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and drop those marbles, and we are off. Once again, guys, spamming 1 will make your marble go faster. All right, Bodine out to the early lead. Z White in a close second. Oh, Z White overtakes Bodine. Running on empty in second now. Cameron in third. I want to say that course to the top of the screen is the fastest. I feel like the leader always comes out of that area. But I'm not 100% certain. I haven't quite figured it out yet. Cyber Candlestick's technically in the lead right now. A Patriots in close second. Hung Lao in third. Catastrophe in fourth. Oh, Cyber Candlestick still in the lead. We got some jostling going on at the top, guys. Jostling going on at the top. Hong Lao coming out of the obstacles in the lead. Once again, that marble in front of you is just a phantom. It's the record marble. The record pace marble. Hong Lao gets through relatively clean. Cyber Candlesticks and Hong Lao in a close race. Oh, just barely stayed on the track. The 1 minute millionaire takes the lead. The 1 minute, what a username. The 1 minute millionaire. Lovely. Oh, trades by now. Gets yeeted off the track. 1 minute, 1 minute million. Oh, this is where it gets interesting though. Don't get yeeted 1 minute. Oh, getting through clean. 1 minute millionaire in first. Clovis in second right now. Hong Lao in third. Hong Lao in second. Who's going to come in second and third? Hong Lao in second. Oh, Alpha got yeeted. Absolutely yeeted right before the finish line. So the 1 minute millionaire, Hong Lao and Goldie, you are on to the grand finale race. Congratulations. You will need to coordinate with @mock-levelup in the YouTube chat. So go ahead and tag him in the chat, the 3 of you. And we will need you to verify your YouTube accounts in order to move on. Jay Styles, you will be next up if one of them can't verify. So those are the top 3. Jay Styles, stay tuned. Jay Styles, stay tuned. Mason, if you could coordinate that in the chat for me, that would be great. Oh my goodness. Everybody getting yeeted at the end. Congratulations, 1 minute millionaire. Goldie. And I can't remember what third place was off the top of my head right now. Oh, the marbles races are fantastic. Dez, yeah, he's showing everybody right now. Looking for it. Yeah, Dez, there you are. DNF. You must have gotten yeeted off the course. All right, so 1 Minute Millionaire, Hung Lao, and Goldie. Mason will be coordinating with you in the YouTube chat. Mason is drunk again. Oh, B-Zigs. Yeah, so this is the way that we do our account giveaways on my stream. All right, we got through 24,050. Do I allow this thing to pull back? I don't think so. I think we need to secure profits at this point because I'd kind of like it to run new highs without pulling back. In fact, we'll go ahead and make sure that we lock at least a little something in. Man, price is kind of flying around right now, guys. Wow, I didn't even guess that's expected for the first time. Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. But yeah, that's how we do our giveaways. We do races for them. All right. Nas needs to recover. No VWAP retest. No VWAP retest. Need the surge back up at this point. All right, get back through, and we should be good. Should be good. Let's go ahead and adjust that to 114. Yeah, Kenny, that's kind of why I'm just putting in that break-even stop. Because I think, honestly, if it does dip, we can get a lower entry on this than what we have. So I'd rather just not take the loss. Kind of want it just to go at this point, though. Just get that surge up towards that 24,080 area, and then I'll bring my stop up to 50. I mean, risk is off the table now at this point, guys. So we're kind of just chilling. One micro contract. Let's see if we can get the full take profit here. If not, we get stopped out for 8 points, $16. All right, we still got 190 people in the stream. Once again, we will have one more qualifying race, and then we'll do the grand finale right at the end of the stream, guys. So stay tuned. There still will be one more opportunity to get in that grand finale, and then there will be 9. B-Zigs, we're trading Nasdaq futures. So I'm actually on ticker symbol MNQ, which is the micro contracts, but you can look at ticker symbol NQ, and it should be roughly the same price. What's up, T for Keeps? It's going good. Like I said, guys, perfect bounce, perfect hold of prior week low. Once again, we still have gap rules in play. Gap is not closed until we get all the way back up to 24,220-ish. So I'm thinking we gap fill on the overnight. I could get stopped out of this position, but that's why I'm taking the long. We'll see what happens here. If we do roll over and lose that prior week low, 23,800 is in play. And that would be the next area that I would be looking at for a buy. Right here. Pretty good stop placement there at 32 right now, huh? Pretty good stop placement. It should go. Like, this should be relatively quick. At least up to the top of this candle, I would think, if we do start going. That's why I'm kind of thinking that this wick would be the next possible area where we could see some selling step in. If we do get through here. There we go. There we go. All right, now get through 80, wick above 100, and that will be, actually, I'm going to bring this up even more at this point. Let's lock some more profits in. Sleepwalkers. So my trades aren't based off VWAP, right? They're based off levels, literally trading levels. Prior week low sitting here. I took this trade earlier when it did the break and retest here. These are my short-term support and resistance levels, but I'm using a combination of this and order flow. And that's kind of what I'm using to get my gauge on the market. Remove TP. No, I'm fine with where the TP is right now, because we could pull back all the way to 24,050. So I would rather just get that sweep above those highs, pull my stop up, and if I get trailed out, I get trailed out. You know, I'll lock in $100 at least on the trade, and then there will always be another spot to re-enter, is the way that I look at it. It's better to secure profits rather than stomach a giant pullback. I'm kind of hoping this just runs straight through 100 this time and doesn't give any kind of pullback here. Adam, you want to be a mod? Yeah, Mason can make you a mod. Mason, can you make Adam a mod? What's up, J-Love? How are ya? Oh, nice, Eddie. Nice. Actually, I'm going to pull my stop up to just below 70 here, because I don't even want it to recrest this wick. I'd rather it just shoot up straight through 100 on this move right now. I don't want it rejecting below the open of this candle is what I'm looking at. So this is probably going to be a stop out, but that's fine. All right, there's the stop out. Probably got bottom ticked, but that's okay. It's a winning trade. Kyle, if you were a mod, you'd ban yourself. All right, guys, decent night. I mean, really 2 hours of trading, $400, $100 an hour on micro contracts. I mean, come on. Come on. Hong Lao, you sent the email? Nice. Yeah, Mason will respond. yeah, guys, if you haven't yet, smash that thumbs up button for me. We got over 200 people in the stream right now. Thanks for tuning in. Man, the channel's really growing, guys. Like, it's been an unbelievable ride. Unbelievable ride. We are at 8,153 subscribers currently. Yeah, what an amazing journey this has been on. It's all thanks to you guys too. Man, it's you guys showing up each and every night, all the chat engagement, making this a nice place for people to chill and hang out. You know, most of the trading space is trolling, yelling, and screaming, and that's just not what my channel is. So thank you guys for creating the environment. I feed off your energy. You make this incredibly easy for me. $25K by the, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know what like I said before, I don't know how big the channel will grow. I never expected it to get this big, to tell you the truth. All right, there's that pullback that I didn't want to stomach, guys. I have a feeling we're going to pull right back into 24,050, possibly even VWAP. So I'm happy with taking profits where I did. Mike Lightwood energies. He's sleeping over there? We talking about trading in Chiefs here? Oh, goodness. No, you guys all know I'm a Lions fan. I'm a Detroit Pro Sports fan. All right. That was actually good. Good trailing on the stop. Really good stop placement on the way up, too. Pretty happy with that execution there, guys. Pretty good read. It's normally not as clean as that. Did take a little heat. Did take a little heat in the beginning, but I anticipated, and I knew where my stop was. Kenny D. Barry Sanders is the GOAT. Yeah, when I lived in Detroit, he actually lived like right down the road from me. Well, his in-season house was right down the road from me. Believe it or not, he was actually really modest guy, really cool guy. Yeah, thanks, George. Yeah, hopefully you guys learned something there a little bit, you know. All right, there's the pullback into that 24,050 area. Now let's see if we bounce out of this back towards the highs. Or if we pull back down to 24,020. Getting good movement tonight. That gap down really helped. Getting good movement tonight. fairly predictable price action, to tell you the truth. All things considered. And we know the Nas isn't always predictable. So I'm happy I've been able to read it the way that I have. Yeah, George. I mean, that's pretty much what we did there. You got prior week's low sitting down here. That was our safeguard, right? I actually entered from the top side of the level. Took a little heat, but had that safeguard in place. I knew I was going to have to give it a lot of room, so I traded micros instead, and it worked out almost perfectly. I do still think we probably go a little bit higher. That's basically equal highs up here at this point. So I think that gets traded up in here at some point on the overnight, possibly even the gap fill. The question is now, where's the entry? Des, I think the first part of the week will be bullish. That gap down really gives that extra incentive. I do think the first portion of the week will be bullish. However, higher time frame wise, I am bearish overall, if that makes sense. I think the immediate move is to the top side. But I do think overall we're probably going to explore prices lower than where we are currently at some point. I don't know if that happens this week or not. Probably later in the week is what I'm thinking. Like, I know if we get up towards that, like, I don't know, that 24,400 area, I'll probably start looking for some shorts. And at 24,800, I'll definitely be looking for shorts. Yeah, Kenny D, I'm kind of there with you. Like I said, I think a lot of the early part of this week we will probably, maybe, and it might just be overnight tonight. I don't know. Anybody that says they do know exactly is is lying, right? I have no idea with 100% certainty what's going to happen. So trading levels is the way. We're going to be wrong sometimes. Hey, what's up, Michael? How are ya? All right, so we did pull back into 24,020. So let's see if this area holds this time on a bounce. I don't know if I want to take this again, though. I mean, because technically this is another retest of that level. Right? We got high here, a low here. I think I want to see one more attempt at 24K on this move. Yeah, Tway, I'm kind of right there with you. Like, I already took that big trade with a lot of risk, right? From that 24,020 area. And took nearly, I mean, I took like almost 50 points of drawdown with that prior week low as my safeguard. I guess if not prior week, but the week before that's low holds here at 24K, maybe I'd be interested in taking that 24,020 long again. But man, that's breaking my rules. never enter from the same price twice kind of thing. Goldie, are you here? Goldie, are you here? If so, type something in the chat for me. Goldie, you are here. Okay. Mason, you see Goldie in the chat. Yeah, I see you, Goldie. I see you. All right, let's see if we can get that bounce and that recovery. That 24,020 entry would be breaking my rules. You guys know my rules. I don't enter from the same price twice within a short period of time. It keeps me out of chop. That's why I have that rule in place. So I don't know if I want to take that entry. Maybe we sweep into this. Yeah, deuces. We've already run 2. We've got one more qualifying race going on here shortly, and then we're going to do the grand finale. Nice sell-off off that rejection off 24-1. I can't believe that we did not at least sweep that double top there on the 5-minute. Now I'm definitely glad I trailed my stop on this. Put you down for 3 marbles to make up for the 2 qualifiers you missed. Yeah, Zen. This is heavy. All right, let's see if we just wick below that prior week low and reclaim. Guys, things could get choppy here. So just be careful if you're trading the Nas. Yeah, thanks, Kenny D. Appreciate you. Powell's got over there freaking out on gold. Oh my goodness, gold really is plunging. Oh my goodness. 40th. Man. That's beelining for that 4,300 area. I sound like a toddler in your typing. Oh man. Wow, what's happening? Was there news tonight? Like, did some news come out? Because gold is cratering. I mean cratering right now. Okay, so these are my areas of interest below. 23.9, and then I technically don't have anything till 23.760. You got what is this? S2 pivot? Is that what that is? No, S1 pivot sitting at 828. So 900, 828, and 760 would be the next levels that you're looking at to the downside. There's a dollar shortage, sell what you can. Yeah, gold is cratering, guys. I mean, it's already down. The futures are already down. What, like $250 or $150 an ounce? All right, looks like we got everybody verified from the last marbles race, so good, good. Once again, we will do one more race here. In fact, while we're rating, let's just go ahead and do the race. How does that sound? You guys want to know? Bitcoin 56K? Yeah, Bitcoin can go to zero. is my look on it. So while, man, this is really falling off here. Everything is just... everything. Oh, looks like Mason has started the giveaway. Exclamation point marbles, guys, will enter you into the third and final qualifying race for that 25K Lucid. Well, for your chance at a 25K Lucid Pro account. We'll run the grand finale shortly after. We'll try to wrap this up by 9 p.m. Eastern as far as the stream's concerned. Get you guys, get the winner their free account. Let them go enjoy. The market is absolutely wild tonight. Unbelievable. So yeah, exclamation point marbles, guys. Go ahead and get your entries in. I'll be right back. All right, let's see if that's just like a little liquidity grab below this low. See if we reclaim above prior week low. This could get really choppy. I'd rather it just crater at this point, to be perfectly honest. Once again, guys, exclamation point marbles to enter into the marbles race. It is a qualifier. It is a qualifier race. Top three will move on to the grand finale, which we will do shortly after. So this is the last opportunity. All right, we got about 230 people in the stream right now. Thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for all the love and support. I appreciate you. You guys are amazing. Man, are we going to come all the way back to the Globex Open? No shot. No shot. Jeff, does one really work? I mean, I mean, yeah. You got to believe, Jeff. You got to believe. No, it doesn't do anything, technically, other than raise chat engagement for the channel. Like, it helps the channel. Once the marbles drop, it's completely out of our control. Out of everybody's control. What you think can't happen will almost always happen, Kennedy. Yeah, I know. That's why we love that's why we love trading, though, right? Because it's super challenging. Like you don't get into this if you're looking to do something easy, right? You got to have good mental fortitude. You got to be patient. All right, looks like all that was a grab. Oh, gosh. Am I going to have to take that same entry again? No. Compliments to Mason. Help your marble. All right, guys. 30 seconds and we're going to close that registration window. So exclamation point marbles if you haven't yet to enter into the marbles race. Top three that finish the race will move on to the grand finale, which will be for a 25K Lucid Pro account. What's up, Shark? Yeah, we're winning. We are winning tonight. We are up a little over $400 trading micros. Can't complain. 2 trades, 2 winners. All right, guys. Last chance to get your entries in. Last chance. I know, Jeff. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to be hands off. I'm going to be hands off. I'm going to be smart. $417 in a couple hours is pretty good money. I need to get that chase for more out of my head. All right, Mason, go ahead and close down that registration window. All right, guys, no more entries. No more entries. That will be the last of the entries for the evening for tonight. We're going to give Mason a few minutes to get everything all squared away, as we always do. Everybody, shout out at Mock-Level Up in the chat for all his hard work for doing these races and everything for you. If you don't know, Mock-Level Up is my video editor and business partner in this whole venture. Can't thank him enough for all his hard work. He deserves a lot more than I can give him. So, give him a shout out in the chat if you could. $212 entries. Okay, that's good. That's perfect. That is perfect. Yeah, Tim, exactly. GG's for Mock. I know a lot of what he does goes unnoticed because his face isn't in front of the camera. But he does a lot of the behind-the-scenes work for the channel. So we're a 2-man crew. So everything that you see has been a learning experience for us. Neither of us had video editing experience or streaming experience or any of that when we started out. So it's been a long journey. It's been a long road. In fact, guys, while he's getting this set up, a little backstory. So I used to mentor Mason, right, as a trader. That's how we kind of met. He reached out asking questions a long time ago. And so I kind of mentored him. And then I thought I got a lot of requests to start streaming from the Good Gains community, which is Trades by Matt's community, because I was posting my trading plans every day and everybody wanted to see me trade. And this was the easiest way I could do that for a lot of people. And then I was thinking to myself, well, this kid works really, really hard, right? Like, he proved himself. He asked the right questions. Not that his trading is top tier. I think he still falls victim to the rookie chasing FOMO moves a lot. But I noticed that he worked hard. So I figured, what can I do to help him out before he graduates college? So the profits that the channel earns actually go to my editor, Mason, guys. The vast majority of those profits and everything that the channel earns, affiliates, everything goes to him, and then any free accounts go back to you guys. So I technically don't make a whole lot off of the channel itself. But this was my way of saying, I notice your hard work, and hopefully you don't have to look for a job after you get done with college. So yeah, that's how all of this started. That's how all of this started. Now you're trying to go negative, but that's the worst, isn't it, Pedro? Isn't it? When you're trying to lose and can't lose. Yeah, it's funny how that works. Well, see, yeah, so you missed the registration for the giveaways, unfortunately, tonight. There will be other opportunities. All right, it looks like Mason has the marbles race ready to go, guys. So let me get the marbles race ready. And we will do this last and final qualifier. And then the 9 win after we get the verification from the 3 winners. Is this a new map? No, it's not a new map. Is it? No, okay, it's not a new map. After we get the verification from the 3 winners, we will do the grand finale for you. So, winners, stick around for sure. Mason, whenever you are ready, go ahead and launch those marbles. Spamming 1 will make your marble go faster, guys. Not really, but spam 1 anyway. 42. All right, we are down the chute and up the conveyor belt. All right, looks like the first few marbles are coming down the track. Sid, you are in first. Izzy in second. Early. Alejandro in third. We got some jostling of positions always early on these things, guys. We know how that goes. Anybody can get hung up at any point. Anybody can get yeeted off the track at any point. Sid with a pretty decent sized lead. Limey the Great. Oh, Limey the Great overtakes first. Izzy now in first. Okay. I just got to stop. I got to stop announcing. There's too much jostling of positions going on. Too many people overtaking each other. All right. Sid with the early lead. Sid is on pace for a record race, actually, right now. Super Mario Sunshine in second. Limey in third. Once again, top 3 move on to the grand finale, which we'll do right after this. All right, Sid maintaining that lead. Super Mario Sunshine in second. Limey in third. Ya Trades in fourth. Profits in fifth. Izzy in sixth. Once again, that Powell is the record time. We are on record pace. On record pace for this track. Oh, can Sid get through? Sid gets through first. Flareon coming through. Oh, Sid got the speed boost and avoided all obstacles. Got the sidetrack. Huge lead. Opens up a gap lead. All right, Sid's clearly going to be in first place here. Super Mario Sunshine in second. Currently, Limey the Great in third. Oh no, Jay Styles just got yeeted from the track. Limey comes in second. Super Mario Sunshine in third. So that is your 3 winners. We have a new record on that course, guys. Sid, you currently hold the record for the race time on that track. And we've run a lot of races on that track. So, you definitely polished and greased that marble perfectly this time. All right, so Sid M, Limey the Great, and Super Mario Sunshine. Tag at mock-level-up in the chat if you could for me, and we'll coordinate those verifications real quick. And then we'll go ahead and do the grand finale race for the 25K Lucid Pro account. We'll let Mason go through all these so you guys can see where you placed in the race. Actually, that's a lot of finishers on this race. That is a lot of finishers on this race. All the DNFs. All the marbles that got yeeted. All right. So there we go. So Sid M, Limey the Great, and Super Mario Sunshine. All right, Super Mario Sunshine, I see you. So, Mason, Super Mario Sunshine is in the shorts feed. Stop spamming, Son of Wall Street. It's like, stop spamming. All right. All right, we will have the grand finale race as soon as we get all those verifications done. Super Mario Sunshine. I got you. Oh, there he is. There you go. Yeah, Mock Dash Level Up is who you want to coordinate that with, Super Mario Sunshine. You think so, Kenny D? See, this is where things get weird for me, right? Like, because it looks so heavy. But the Nasdaq loves to do these weird, out of nowhere, random surges to stop every short position out before it goes. Oh, Sid, there you go. All right. Mason, Sid's in the horizontal. Mason, you put that in the horizontal chat and not in the shorts feed. Yeah, we got you, Sid. Yeah, Kenny, you'll realize quickly. In fact, I'm going to make a recommendation for you if you're brand new to futures. I know you've traded for a long time. In the beginning, I would stick to either YM, which is the Dow Jones futures ticker, or ES, which is the S&P 500 futures ticker. Those are the two where I would like kind of get a feel for how things go, because the Nasdaq is extremely volatile. Same thing with gold. The metals are extremely volatile, and you can lose a lot of money even on micros really quick. So those are the two symbols that I would start until you feel comfortable with. You know, at least like tick values and how things move. Because like an ES contract is 50-to-1 leverage. Like 1 point of movement on the ES per mini contract is $50. So just keep that in mind. Like, know the tick values and what you're getting yourself into. That would be my recommendation. I would start out on YM and ES. At least until you get the feel for the leverage. All right, are we going to... is it going to turn around here? That's the question. Sid, Mock Dash Level Up in the chat. We'll coordinate it. Oh, Moonshine Echoes. That's great. That's great. That's a great night. Are you kidding me? That's really good money. Much better than, well, more money than I made tonight for sure. I mean, you're looking at $3 grand. I wouldn't classify myself as an expert, Kenny D, but am I profitable? Yes, but I'm not out here making millions. I'm no guru. I am definitely no guru. Not even close. Am I profitable? Yes. Is this how I make a living? Yes. But by no means am I driving around in a Lamborghini or anything like that. Oh, Silent Edge, 100%. That's why I trailed. I kind of knew what. You should see Wes's Lambo. The only Lambo I have is when somebody photoshops me into a picture with a Lambo. Yeah, Kyle. I don't know. I think it got buried. I didn't save it. No, I make enough. I make enough to be comfortable. Yeah, Bobby, you were. I think you were next up. We're still working on it. Still working on it. Wes doesn't drive. He flies a private jet. No shot. No shot. I ride coach. I ride coach. Have I seen the new Corvette? No, I haven't, Mike Light. I've never been like a car enthusiast. I know I've said it before, but for reference, I drive a Jeep Grand Cherokee, guys. I don't drive anything crazy. Do I trade anything else like options or leap? No, I pretty much stick. So my day trading is basically around U.S. index futures. It's where I'm most comfortable. Kind of the if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Or yeah, you know. I found that I don't process lots of information really quickly enough to be comfortable trading that way. Right? I like to look at a few things and that's it. Yo, right now, I mean, right now the move is clearly down. You got a lot of downside pressure. However, we're in that area where a bounce could happen. But I wouldn't be looking for a long until we reclaim back above 24,020 at this point. So I would actually be looking for the move down, probably at least sweep these lows, maybe down into 24,830-ish, which is S1 pivot. But like I said, we're in that area where you could get some choppy random spikes back to the top side. Still got unfilled gap to the top side as well, all the way back up into 24,220 on NQ. Yeah, Moonshine, that's kind of what I'm seeing too. It's kind of what I'm seeing too. Wonky, we ain't filling the gap. Wonky, if we wake up, I will remind you of this tomorrow morning if we wake up and that gap is filled and then some. I will remind you of this. Oh, yeah, yo. If you made 1% tonight, yeah. And, you know, on a Sunday night, too. Like, that's a great start to the week. There's zero reason to risk anything else. Especially when we're in this, like, kind of where it could get choppy for a little bit. If there's one thing I've learned, guys, right? It's that when everybody is thinking downside, the market will do the opposite. If there's one thing I've learned in 5 years of trading, it's that if the majority of people are thinking this thing's going lower, it will go higher. Will it be choppier than a Paul Wall? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. It depends on if we get any really big orders come through. To be fair. Just waiting for Mason to do all those verifications, guys, and then we'll do that grand finale race for you. Like right now, everybody's thinking this market's about to crater, right? Like everybody's thinking, oh, tons of downside. Tons of downside. When we wake up tomorrow at 24,400 after London session, getting ready for the RTH Open. If that happens, guys, I don't know what's going to happen. It could go down. But the one thing that I've learned is that when the majority of people are saying more downside is coming, the most likely thing is the market's going to go up. Everybody always thinks we've got all this bad news. All this bad news. surely with all the bad news going on, the market will sell off, right? Yeah, sorry about the verification process, guys. We got scammed out of a giveaway account without doing proper verification. So this is how we have to do it now, unfortunately, so that we aren't getting scammed. We've had our channel botted way too many times. Way too many times. So yeah, we actually lost one of the free giveaway accounts to a scammer. And then had to make it up to the winner. Sid, we got you. Sid, we got you. Sid, go into Level Up Discord and type something in the trading chat. And Mason will respond to you there. Have you ever had a drunken shotgun Vegas wedding? Nope. Nope. Definitely never had a drunken shotgun Vegas wedding. Yeah, see, Kenny D, everybody thought, oh, surely, right? Surely the Nas is heading down here, right? Everybody thought. Yeah, just your casual 50-point ripper to the top side. And counting. Surely. Surely everybody knows where the market's exactly going. Does an Elvis impersonator count? Moonshine. I've already taken 2 longs actually tonight. See, one of my rules is that I don't execute from the same price twice, you know, within a short period of time. And right now we're at kind of trading both those prices that I executed from already. So I had 1 long here from 23,971 earlier. And then my other trade was a long from 24,020. So I'm kind of... I should follow my rules because that's what keeps me out of chop. Oh, Marhan 4366 you took a long from? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, yeah, that's... Dude, gold is flying around. I mean, covering lots of ground very quickly. All right, we're back above prior week low. The last 2 prior week lows, actually. Let's see if we kind of just... I can see us kind of chopping out in this area. Going sideways for a minute. Putting in kind of like a flag. And then continuing higher. Can also see us putting in the bear flag as well. Yeah, it's kind of in no man's land. I'm not interested in this. Keep going green. Yeah, we'll see what happens. It could hang out here for a little bit. We've had a lot of movement already on the night, guys. All right, you should take the week off. Oh, yeah. I mean, were you trading even on micros tonight? Those moves on gold are a lot of money. That's a lot of money flying around on gold over there. So daily wise, let me get these this open high low closes out of here. All right. So daily wise, I do like the retest of 22.4 at some point. It's an untested previous all-time high on the Nas. So I do like this area a lot for any kind of like heavy downside moves. So if we do start getting aggressively heavy, guys, keep this in mind. Keep this area in mind. In fact, honestly, if we lose like 23,750, 23,750, this could be pretty quick. You do have a gap here as well, sitting there at 22, 23, or is this 22? 22, like 22.6 is the start of it, or just below 22.6. And then you've got 22,387.75 is that untested previous all-time high. So that would be where I would be looking if we start to get heavy on any swing position. An indicator or two to mark my entries. Kiwi? What do you mean? Oh, to show my trades for the night? Is that what you're asking? You want to see like the arrows and lines? It just gets messy on Quant Tower, that's why. You end up with lines all over, and they don't do a good job on Quant Tower. But I can show you. I layered into my first one. Let's see here. View. Trades. Trade 1. Trade 2. So I was 4 micros. Took all off right here. And then this was 1 micro. But now you can see it just doesn't do anything for you. You always knew I was a swinger rotund. Somehow I knew you were going to say something. In the back of my mind, I knew. Yeah, I don't know what to expect from here, guys, anymore. I'm almost thinking we just go sideways for a little bit. Once Mason gets back to me that he's verified everybody, we'll go ahead and do this. Oh, Base Goose, Lucid's amazing. If you haven't tried him yet, give him a shot. Lucid is amazing. Surely the market goes sideways. Surely. Rotund, would I rap? You don't want to hear me rap or sing. You want neither, Rotund. I mean, I would say the long entry from here looks good again, but I'm not going to take it. I'm just not going to take that. I think your safest entry is probably... Yeah, Shark Trends. I mean, now I've already tried it twice. I've already tried the long twice. Both were winning trades. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with what I got on a Sunday night. But I do think the move is up. You got these highs now pretty much on 2 different occasions. All right, it looks like Mason has everybody verified at this point. All right, guys, grand finale time. Once again, the 3 winners from the 3 qualifying races are going to be in the grand finale. Good luck to the 9 races, people that are in the race. Let me get everything all set up here for you. All right, guys, once again, this is for a 25K Pro Lucid account. Good luck to the 9 of you that are in this race. Mason, whenever you're ready, go ahead and launch the marbles. Wow, there's huge. All right, so everybody can see that they're in. Good luck, everybody. Good luck. And we're off. Best chance to win right now out of the 9 of you. In fact, it will be a new winner on the channel, I think, no matter what. I don't know that any of these names have won an account yet. The 1 Minute Millionaire out to the early lead. J-Rod now in the lead. Oh, is the 1 Minute Millionaire the record? Oh, it's the record. Okay. All right. All right. Now we're on the same page. It should be a wide open track, guys. There's not 300 marbles to contend with at this point, so we should be able to get down the track relatively safe. Super Mario Sunshine and Price Thread. Oh gosh, Mason, you're making me sick. You're making me sick with the camera work, Mason. Price Thread. Price Thread gapping a little bit down the home stretch here. How clean can we get through? Oh, got hung up. Super Mario Sunshine gets through first. Super Mario Sunshine out. Oh, Price Thread put on a little speed boost. Oh, we have some back and forth action between Super Mario Sunshine and Price Thread got hung up. Looks like Super Mario Sunshine, as long as you stay on the track, you've got a pretty clear shot to victory here. Just don't get yeeted. Just don't get yeeted. Oh, getting completely hung up. How quickly can you get through? Oh, Price Thread is closing that gap quickly. Price Thread closing that gap. Super Mario Sunshine. Super Mario Sunshine, you are the winner of the 25K Lucid Pro account. Congratulations. Oh my goodness. Price Thread just got totally hung up. Super Mario Sunshine, congratulations on the dub. All right, so Super Mario Sunshine was in first. You're the winner. Price Thread in second. The 1 Minute Millionaire in third. Limey the Great in fourth. Everybody else is just still working their way down the track, it looks like. All right, there we go. Everybody else didn't finish. All right, Super Mario Sunshine, congrats. Congrats. Yeah, it looks like you used those mushroom boosts. Those mushroom boosts really worked for you there. All right, congratulations. Super Mario Sunshine. Just DM Mason once again, and he will get you all squared away with that 25K Lucid Pro account. Congrats. All right, guys. That's probably going to be it for me for this evening. I'll be back tomorrow night. Same time, same place, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard. Guys, if you're continuing to trade, especially gold, be careful over there. That thing is moving around like crazy. I think the move is up on the Nas. As long as you're holding above these prior week lows, I would look for long entries, buying dips at this point. Probably my first target would be a sweep of these highs right now. You could probably start trailing above 24,050, kind of like I was trailing, if that does set up for you, if you're trading the Nas. Guys, enjoy the rest of your evening. Trade safe. Stay patient. We should have a solid week ahead of us now that we got a lot of the heavy news behind us with contract rollover and FOMC behind. Good luck the rest of the way, and I'll see you all tomorrow evening at 7 p.m. Eastern. Peace.